So, serious question. How am I supposed to explain to my children one day that they probably, by the time they reach my age that I am now, they probably won't be able to afford themselves or their life?
Millions of Americans are literally giving up. Like day by day, they're saying, I'm done, I'm quitting, I'm not doing this anymore, because we're all tired of it. On the realest note ever, the fact that everything in the freaking store is $5, good luck trying to get, like, I'm a single man and it still is about $100. If you're trying to eat some healthy quality foods, like, just to get out the store, then you go and get your gas. It's $5 at a minimum, like everywhere you go. So here's the thing. I'm making more money than I have ever made in my life, y'all. Like for real, for real. I thought that if you made this kind of money back when I was younger, like 10, 15 years ago, I thought that, dang, you really might have made it if you made this kind of money. So it's the fact that I don't even know how anybody making less than, say, 25 an hour can afford to live in America right now. Like, you go getting a car payment, dude, that's $600. That's not even with the insurance, okay? You go trying to get a house, they are 7, 8 times the average income. So, like, the bare minimum house is $400,000. I'm just trying to say, dude, something's got to make sense because it's Memorial Day. All right. And I'm going to work, because if you don't go to work today, you're going to end up spending money that you didn't have to spend. Like it's just, you got to stay ahead. And if you slip up, if you take a single break, gosh, dude, you're eating with the wolves. Like that's how America has become.
When do you think they'll get it? When do you think they're going to understand that people cannot afford the lives that they want? They can't afford the children. The generations will continue to get smaller. People will continue having fewer children. When do you think that's going to happen? Like, it's not a matter of, oh, well, it's just like a minor dip. It's a matter of the fact that people can barely make it work on their own. Or if you're in a situation like myself, I'm finally making really good money. I'm not going to immediately funnel that to a freaking kid. No, absolutely not. And yet the cost of living is still insane. Inflation's still insane. Housing still insane. And it's like they just think that they can continue to escalate on every front and everyone's still going to comply. Like, what do you think is going to happen? It's going to collapse. Like, I just don't understand why this is all coming as a surprise for them. They just think they can squeeze more and more and more. Everyone's increasing their prices on every front and saying, why isn't anyone having children? Gee, I wonder.
Grocery update, the West Virginia version. So I'm from outside of Philly and groceries are high. They're high everywhere. I needed to drive down to my in-laws today to drop off some supplies for them. They're elderly. And I decided to stop at Aldi and then Walmart and make sure that they had enough groceries. And they're homebound and they have caretakers that come in and take care of them. So I spent $175-ish at Aldi, and I literally got like the cheapest stuff possible. I bought pasta sauce, peanut butter, jelly, really basics like the little ground turkey chubs, like the little 1 pounders. I did splurge and bought a pack of steaks, but they were like the thin chopped steaks that you would make like a Salisbury steak with, something like that. Instant mashed potatoes, canned vegetables, things that were easy for their caretakers to kind of put together and, reasonably healthy. $175 for 5 bags of groceries. Not even, anything extravagant. Like, are you kidding me? Are you serious? Then I had to go to Walmart, which was a block down, and the Walmart was insane. So the register, the scanner, it was all not working very well, and then the credit card, the debit card machine wasn't working, and the worker guy was like so nice. He was like the nicest dude, and he was just like, oh, you have to put it in and out 3 times and then swipe it. And I was like, what? Like, do I have to do a little spinny dance too? And he's just laughing. He's like, yeah, these have been broken for a while. They don't want to fix them and they don't want to pay us to do checkout. He's like, they're busy being billionaires. So I'm like, yeah, Yep. That's about right. That's about right. And that was $140. $140 for a box of coffee, the store brand, dog food, 2 cans of fruit, like canned peaches and canned pineapple, and a rotisserie chicken. What? $140? So I spent between $310 and $320 today and did not really get much. That's insane. That's absolutely insane. And the thing that struck me was, I mean, this is definitely Trump country, and I'm in West Virginia. We know that's a red state, and it was crowded. It was definitely crowded, and everyone was like buying their groceries, and you could tell everyone was just very much sticking to their list. They were not deviating. They were focused on the prices. You could see it. You could see it.
I have not been on here in so long. And I just need to get my voice out. It is ridiculous how our economy is today. I work a full-time job. I have a 6-year-old kid. I'm married. You think I should be living the high life, right? Wrong. Everything's going up in price, and the expectation of us to spend money, and no wages are going up. Nothing is going up. It's just getting to the point where it's like, why aren't we angry? Why is no one doing anything? It's honestly just so frustrating to sit here and worry about how I'm gonna have my kid act like pretend everything is fine. But it's not. It's so expensive to get my kid into anything. It's so expensive to basically have a job. My job requires me to drive my own car, and they pay me $600 a month as an allowance for my car. I'm spending about $100 in gas a week just to do my job, just to go do my job. Are they giving us raises? No cost of living adjustments. My husband and I, we would love to have a house. We would love to have a backyard. We would love to do all these things, but it's not possible at all. The trickle-down economy is not working. The poor are getting poorer. The rich are getting richer. And people aren't angry about it. Celebrities are, buy my merch, buy my tickets to my concert. Oh my God. No one's buying tickets. Yeah, we're struggling to buy food.
Well, let's start this rant off right. I fucking hate this country. I cannot be the only fucking one who has considered himself a patriot their whole life and supported their country that fucking hates it here. I fucking hate it here. I'm about to lose my shit. Only income for a family of 5. I fucking break my back, work 2 jobs when I have to, work side jobs. I make pretty good money as a carpenter for the union. Believe it or not, over $100,000 a year where in the area where I live in, and it doesn't mean shit. Can't buy a house because I can't afford a $4,000 a month mortgage payment. What makes this the greatest country? Because I'm about to flip out. I can't do it anymore. I can't do it. I got nothing to look forward to but paying bills and dying. Meanwhile, these can fucking rip off the country, get free housing, free fucking food, this and that, and I'm over here breaking my back to even have Christmas or do anything. And this is the greatest country in the world. It's not. I can't do it anymore. I cannot be the only one who's literally about to just go buck wild crazy and do some drastic ass shit and just say it all.
Yo, I think I found the solution to lowering my electric bill. And this is not something fake. I'm going to keep it real with you. I think I found the real solution to lowering the electric bill. I paid the electric bill that was about $800 and something dollars. What was it? Last month? Yeah, last month. So I'm still hurting from the back a little bit. Somebody got me. but I think I figured out how to lower my electric bill by a whole lot. And the only way I'm gonna be able to lower my electric bill is certain things you're gonna have to do. And I'm gonna break it down to you. The things that you're gonna have to do, you might not want to do, you might not look to do, but you're gonna have to do it. And so if you want your electric bill to go from 800 or 1,000 down to about, I'm gonna say maybe around to about 150, 160, follow these steps. Go in your house, hit the first room that the light is on. Hit that light. Go to your kitchen, unplug your major appliances. Go to your bathroom, make sure that light is off. Go to your other room, your bedroom. Disconnect everything, your alarm clock, everything. Go to the second room. If you're lucky, you don't live in a damn one of them halfway homes or whatever, and you turn the lights off in that room and disconnect everything in that room. Basically, I'm slow right now. The moral of this story is your ass gonna walk around in darkness. That's basically the whole point of this. You gotta walk around in complete darkness, pitch black, turn everything off, disconnect everything. When you walk in the crib, I don't give a damn what time it is of the day. Dark, complete darkness. I don't give a damn if it's -5 like it is right now. You gotta walk in the house with your heat off. Your nuts gotta go back up into your body like it's the belly button. You gotta go in a home like you homeless. Walk in that house, you gotta be able to say stuff in your house like, I can't believe I gotta live like this. And you gotta see the smoke coming from your mouth from being in a house that is completely cold and dark. That's the only way you're going to be able to save on these damn electric bills. This shit is ridiculous. It's no reason why a damn electric bill through 1 month should be over at the most, $350. Why are you spending $6, $7, $8? Why am I spending a couple $100? I had to spend $800 something. Dog, this is rigged. It's no reason why people, I thought it was just me. I did. I'm not lying. I thought it was just me. I thought, until I realized when other people commented when I put that post up months ago, and I said, shit, you are kidding me. It's no way the electric company is running rampant.
I can't keep doing this. Like, what the is even going on? Everything that's happening and having to still go to work every day and pay bills and rent and stress about money and go to work and pretend like everything is normal. It's just not normal. And I don't know how much longer I can do this. It's like eating me from the inside out. Why aren't we doing something? What the you guys?
Hey, so Duke Power reported profits of $5 billion yesterday. $5 billion. And now they're pushing to raise energy rates here in North Carolina by 18%. 18%, right? Can you imagine that conversation at the board meeting? Yeah, we just recorded record profits of $5 billion. Well, what's next on the agenda? I don't know. Let's raise the energy rates by 18% to make it $7 billion next year, right? Energy's not a luxury. Like it's not a subscription. It's not a Netflix that you can just cancel. Yet here we are again, just flat out bending over for these monopolies. Just bending it, and there's nothing that we can do about it, right? Yeah, you could go off the grid. Yeah, sure we can. Sure we can. But with all the advances in society and where we're at these days, how far we've came, so to speak, why the fuck would we want to do that? Like, why the fuck would we want to go back and living in huts with no electricity? Because at this point, I'm seriously considering it. Seriously.
America is a work until you die country. I just had a conversation with an individual because I'm looking for jobs, and this individual had my resume, and they were asking me, what is this gap here from this month to this month? That's when I was traveling, right? That's when I was actually experiencing life. So I took about 6 months and I traveled the year of 2025, and I told them this, right? I elaborated, and they go, interesting. And then when they were kind of reading back to me what I had said, they described it as a hiatus. I didn't really know. I've heard the word. I didn't really know the exact definition. I Google it. So it's a break or a pause in something, right? That's the loose definition. Can you explain to me how stepping away from the matrix, from the system, from this god-awful corporate nonsense country that we live in, to actually experience real life for just like 6 months out of my 27 years, they describe it as a hiatus, a break or pause in what? In what? Being an employee, being a worker ant? Like, that's how they view it. They view like doing real life things as hiatuses, as a break or a pause from the real timeline. These individuals are twisted. It's not their fault per se, but they're grown adults that are just so warped because of the system that they grew up in and could never figure it out, that this is wrong, this is unhuman, this is bizarre. Like, that's bizarre. You're bizarre. I'm not bizarre. I'm trying to be healthier. You're bizarre.